And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Attack looks promising. It was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Roberto Carlos. Lionel Messi. Dembele on the ball. Mbappe. Dempsey. Can they open them up? Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Best. George Best. That's useful play. High quality defending. William Saliba. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, a fairly rudimentary save. Rabiot. I think he might feel he should have done better with that effort.
Not the best option taken there. A slight rush of blood, I think.
Martin Ødegaard. George Best. Rabiot. Doku. Oh, it's on! And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
One 0 then. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Rabiot. George Best. And now Henry. Now Rabiot. Messi. Tar. Lionel Messi. Caicedo. Moises Caicedo. Good-looking sequence, this. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Jeremy Doku. It's with Ødegaard. Alvarez. Doku. Henry. Moises Caicedo. This could be the equaliser. Oh, a smart stop. Easing the pressure there. Well, he's certainly not alone. And just blotting out the danger.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
This could finish it. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
So a personnel change then. So 2-0 now. Moises Caicedo. Messi. On to Caicedo. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
You're absolutely right. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Juventus, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Govou, Bruno Guimaraes. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Bremer. Dembele on the ball. Dembele. And good anticipation. Erling Haaland. Still not clear. And problem solved for now. Bremer. Gabriel. Messi. Caicedo. Dembele. Well, it's one pass after another. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Moises Caicedo. Dembele. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
Gabriel. Roberto Carlos. Tah. Dembele. Mbappe with it. Fluency of movement. Attractive build-up. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So underway in the second half, both teams very defensive-minded. Let's hope that changes. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. No, not the best challenge. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And that move comes to an end. Goal kick. Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli. Del Piero. Alex Baena. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Dembele. Williams. Mbappe with it. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Caicedo. Mbappe. Determined defending. Baena. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Bruno Guimaraes. Williams. Here's Mbappe. Alex Baena. Nuno Mendes. Juventus on the front foot. Waning moments of the game. What next with the game level? And they couldn't keep possession. Can he find the right pass? Baena. And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take.
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Germany, and they face Al Nassr.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
He has teammates around him, and let's give credit to the defending. Messi. Marcos Llorente. It's with Gabriel. Lionel Messi. Dembele on the ball. And it's Messi. Can he give them the lead? Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Can he find the net? Well, it didn't worry the keeper. He's in with a chance. And danger dealt with for now. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. And there to intervene. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Couldn't quite hang on. Bali. Paolo Maldini. The ball with Martinez. Germany pushing forward with options available. Sloppy in possession from Germany. That is that for the first half here. So back underway. The defences so far ruling the roost. Will that be the case in the second half? Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And so Germany get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? So Bosley. Munoz. Messi. Scope for another goal. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Mbappe. Here's Mbappe. Oh, in with a chance. Moises Caicedo. Well, deciding to test the keeper, but no problems really. Martinez. Szoboszlai. Teammates available. Williams. Szoboszlai. Oh, useful ball. And alleviating the pressure. Well, they've decided to make a change. 10 minutes to go. Lizarazu. Wonderful chance. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
Well, he's certainly not alone. This could square the game. Oh, that's high-level defending. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Manchester United, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Roberto Carlos. On to Williams. Dembele. And a creative look about this. Oh, big opportunity. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Can he do it? In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Well, as I always say, height beats a keeper, and that was the case there.
Lionel Messi. On to Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Theo Hernandez now. Messi. Moises Caicedo. Mbappe. Getting the ball forward. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Caicedo. Well, a textbook interception. Jude Bellingham. Messi. To put them in front. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, here it is again. Messi's cross really invites somebody to go and attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
So back underway following the equaliser. Moises Caicedo. Marcos Llorente. And support available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Bruno Fernandes. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Could be more trouble. The managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Declan Rice. Messi. Bellingham. And Messi carries it forward. Is this the moment? Keeper was there to meet it. Well, they're bound to be disappointed with that. Goalkeeper's ball. Declan Rice. Tar. Will take it away. He won the ball. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
Caicedo. Now with Messi. Into the final 20 minutes. Toni Kroos. Bellingham. Tar. Jude Bellingham. Declan Rice. Bruno Fernandes. A very timely interception.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way?
Can he put them in front? And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Ta. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
It's in the game.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Al Ittihad, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
And losing possession. Dembele. Messi. Asking a lot of any player, quite honestly, to score from that position.
Well, I don't need to say too much about that, do I, Derek?
Baena. Ferreira. Can he score? Magnificent challenge to win it back. Messi. Dembele. And Dembele's given it away. Dempsey. Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Good-looking move. Must take the lead here. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Alex Baena. Gabriel. Bremer. Now with Caicedo. Dembele on the ball. Caicedo. Mbappe. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So off and running again, and I must say I hope the first half was simply a warm-up act for what is to come. Roberto Carlos. He has teammates around him. Opportunity to go ahead. Oh yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Alex Baena. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Cherki. Alex Baena. Can he do it? And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever.
Well, as the replay shows, it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Dembele. Nico Williams. All even. Oh, in with a chance! Superb chance. Touched onto the woodwork. Lionel Messi. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Messi. Well, it could be on for him here. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. How do you see it panning out?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Vitor Ferreira. And Mateus has it. Simple catch, really. Mateus. Schweinsteiger. Can he make it count? And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was astonishing. Not just any old header. A touch of artistry about that. My goodness.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Caicedo. Nico Williams. Alert play from Lam. And he's in. And it's got to be. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
2-0 now, and back underway. Marcos Llorente. Now with Caicedo. You can sense the threat is there. And unable to find the target. They put themselves under pressure and have to start finishing chances.
Well, frustration amongst the players. That was half a chance to reduce the deficit there.
Reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Drogba. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Can they open them up? Is this the moment? In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And teammates around him. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Chances on. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Nico Williams. Kylian Mbappe. Clint Dempsey. Messi. And Messi in a good position. What can he and his teammates do? Kylian Mbappe. And a decent save. Full credit. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. The save was a good one. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Lothar Matthäus. Ferreira. Didier Drogba. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Now they can reorganise. Dembele. Now with Messi. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Substitution time it is here. Dembele. Caicedo. Could be! And in it goes! This is astonishing! They will not give up! Battling until the end here!
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Philipp Lahm. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Can he finish them off? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Al Nassr facing Barcelona.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Wesley Sneijder. Ismail Kone. Pedri. Now with Pedri. Now with Kone. Well, fine use of the ball. And an opening! And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Dembele. Mbappe. Cleared away. Williams. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Sneijder. Roberto Carlos. Caicedo. Clint Dempsey. Kylian Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. A gift for any goalkeeper. Showing a good reading of the game. This could square the game. Oh, still something on here. Dembele. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. And this for 1-1. Dembele! And he puts it away confidently. So, a level contest, 1-1. Kone. And on to Sneijder. Freddie Ljungberg. Munoz. It should be! And a goal it is to put them in front again! No less than they deserve!
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And the referee sounding the second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. Oh, surely! And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Nico Williams. On to Williams. He could pick out a teammate. Can they cover up? Munoz. Now with Ljungberg. And Barca's corner. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Nuno Mendes. 15 minutes left for play. Mendes moving the ball really well here. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And time for the change now. Clint Dempsey. Well, nothing comes of it. Snyder. Can he do it? And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's Sparta Prague, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Can they carve out a chance? And watching it all the way, tipping it over for the corner. Solid punch. Throw-ins given. Gabriel. Caicedo. Nico Williams. And he's won the ball. And can he put them in front? And just like that, Lionel Messi has scored. The first goal was always going to be important.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Tah. Dembele on the ball. Messi. Can they open them up? A clean strike, but with no real direction to worry the keeper. Smuggled away. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Oh, to level the match. And got rid of it. Dembele. Oh, a vital interception. No difficulties for the keeper in the end. So here we are, moving close to half-time, and the visitors with work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
A chance then for the respective managers to address them. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Steven Gerrard. Mickey van de Ven. Mbappe. Lionel Messi. Dembele. Here's Mbappe. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Lamine Yamal. Messi. Gerrard. On to Yamal. Look at Gerrard. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Into the final 20 minutes. Oh, he's given it away. Dembele. Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Lamine Yamal. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Al Nassr taking on Liverpool.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Baena. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
William Saliba. Szoboszlai. Now with Sneijder. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Well, they keep passing away. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. And it could be a chance for Liverpool to take the lead from a corner. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Gabriel. Mbappe. Clint Dempsey. Messi. Dempsey. Nico Williams. Now with Dempsey. They do pass the ball with authority. Well, they keep the ball moving. Well, they stop them in their tracks. Andrew Robertson. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Can he give them the advantage? Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Marcos Llorente. Dembele. That is that for the first half here. So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. Can they fashion a chance? Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass finally. Dempsey. Now with Williams. Son. Gakpo. Now with Sneijder. Szoboszlai. But I'm not sure everyone expected that sort of approach from there.
That was a really clean strike. Certainly a good effort.
Szoboszlai. Alex Baena. Son. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Can he put them in front? And he got to it fairly easily. Son. Determined defending. Dempsey. And he did what he had to do defensively. Oh, good save. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Level it is. Closing moments here. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides had their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chances they did create, they were unable to take advantage of. A bit disappointing, really, as I was expecting more.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Luis Diaz. Mbeumo. It might be. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Nico Williams. This could level it. And the penalty has been given here. And this for 1-1. Dembele, a goal, accurate from the spot. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Lionel Messi. Williams. Clint Dempsey. Williams. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Putting it out of play for a throw-in. Nico Williams. They'll get things going again with a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Moises Caicedo. Mbappe. Now with Williams. And the flag does go up. Must have been close. Lionel Messi. Dempsey. Pedri. Moving into the advanced position. They're gifting away possession. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Bremer. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back at it, into the second half. And who's to say how this is going to end up? Wesley Sneijder. Pedri. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Moises Caicedo. On to Williams. Clint Dempsey. Mbappe. Williams. Went in strongly, decisively. Luis Diaz. Chances on. Smuggled away. Moises Caicedo. Plenty of support here. Will it be? Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
They will now make use of the substitutes bench. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? And trying to extend their lead. And they're eyeing that final opportunity to level it. Oh, perhaps this time. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Williams. Lionel Messi. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Messi. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Dempsey! Oh, that's a great piece of goalkeeping. They're not going down without a fight.
Yeah, he's kept them in it here. That's a really good save.
Well, that was wasteful. Far too close to the keeper. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Al Nassr up against Arsenal.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Clint Dempsey. Now Roberto Carlos. Here's Mbappe. Yildiz. Kane. Lionel Messi. Was spot on with that challenge. Moises Caicedo. Kylian Mbappe. Dempsey. Now with Williams. Mbappe. Can they slot it home? Well, it did look promising for a bit. Messi. And on to Yildiz. Good tackle, take it away. Let's see if he can spring Messi with this pass. Can they forge ahead? Trouble brewing for him here, maybe. And a feeling of dread as he learns his fate.
Well, the manager is going to need to reorganise here.
And a booking to add to the story.
Yeah, had to be cautioned for that.
Nico Williams. Now options are plenty. To put them ahead. Never really close to the goal. And it will be a goal kick. William Saliba. Now with Caicedo. Best. Harry Kane. Messi. Kane. Gabriel. Lionel Messi. Mbappe with it. Oh, what an opportunity. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Well, it could be on for him here. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? A chance then for the respective... Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Back underway with Arsenal trying to find a route back into the match. Kane. On to Messi. Now with Messi. And Best has it. Harry Kane. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Moises Caicedo. Dembele. It's there for him. Jose Roberto. Luis Diaz. Yildiz. Harry Kane. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Caicedo. Dembele. Clint Dempsey. 20 minutes to go. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. George Best. Well, high marks for that pass. Well, still a threat. Nico Williams. Luis Diaz. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Well, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Can he finish them off? In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Here it is now, a substitution. So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Messi. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Barcelona, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Cleared away. Ruud Gullit. Well, a good tackle. Mbappe. Dempsey. Dembele on the ball. Wesley Sneijder. Mbappe. Dembele. Lionel Messi. Now with Williams. Mbappe. And he's broken free. Cleared away by Roberto Carlos. Bremer. Great vision to switch the play. Moises Caicedo. Mbappe with it. Williams. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Schlotterbeck. Here's Mbappe. Strong but fair tackle. Mbappe. It's a splendid run, but can they forge ahead? Wesley Sneijder. Teammates available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Dembele. Might be a chance here. Must finish. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And he might be through here. Oh, outstanding save!
Yeah, that's a really good stop. Just made himself look so imposing.
Well, the short corner routine. Moises Caicedo. Dembele. Showing a real will to win the ball. Schlotterbeck. Gabriel. Oh, that's a fine pass. Mbappe. Promising sequence. Chance for Dembele. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header. Roberto Carlos. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Promising move from Barcelona. Mbappe. Now with Sneijder. Terrific save. Now, how about the short corner? This could be the equaliser. Lionel Messi. Dembele on the ball. Lamine Yamal. Well, almost there. The final whistle nearly upon us. Have they done enough to secure victory? Your take?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chance.
Great opportunity. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Dembele. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It's a great performance.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Barcelona and they face Al Nassr.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Hamšík. Now Son. An encouraging move from Barca. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Gabriel. Roberto Carlos. Bremer. Dempsey. Now with Messi. Clint Dempsey. Dembele on the ball. Attractive build-up. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Bremer. Nico Williams. Here's Mbappe. The free-kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Van de Ven. Mensch. On to Vitinha. Son. Can they carve out a chance? Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Mbappe. Son. Mbappe. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Williams. Dembele on the ball. It's there for him. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, back underway here. What sort of response will that goal elicit from Barca? Nuno Mendes. Excellent defending. Dempsey. On to Messi. Dembele. Not the best clearance. And problem solved for now. Luis Diaz. And Diaz has it. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Teams back in position, second half underway. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Ferreira. Kylian Mbappe. Son. Hamsik now. Oh, genuine chance. Brilliant save. Throw in here for Barcelona. James. Now with Vitinha. Disappointing for Barcelona to give it away like that. Mbappe. Marek Hamsik. Mbappe. Luis Diaz. Williams. Clint Dempsey. Mbappe. Just the challenge that was required. Dembele. Mbappe with it. And firing it. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And close but offside nonetheless. Williams. Now with Dempsey. Dembele on the ball. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Happy to take on the shot. Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. Nuno Mendes. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Time against Barcelona, but you can't count them out. Trying to find a way through. Oh, not cleared away! And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Saudi Arabia, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And good anticipation. But can he put them in front? And how about that for a save? Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Roberto Carlos. Marcos Llorente has it. Bremer. On to Williams. Mbappe with it. Clint Dempsey. Moving the ball nicely. Mbappe! And that was a very fine read. Oh, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Paul Ebere Onuachu. It's with McTominay. Clever defending. Messi. Dembele on the ball. And in with a real chance. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Vitor Ferreira. It's with Porro. Mbappe. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
He's on the run. That is that for the first half here. And away they go again into the second half. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
A throw has been given. Bremer. Marcos Llorente. Now with Caicedo. Now with Dempsey. Nico Williams. Dempsey. And moving it forward. And it's opening up. Well, what a stop that was. Minge. Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. It's with Porro. It's with McTominay. Pedro Porro. Roberto Carlos had the reading of the situation. Williams. And into the last 20 minutes. Scott McTominay. Onuachu. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. This could square the game, and they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Well, they still have designs on the win. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Scott McTominay. Onuachu. Paul Ebere Onuachu. High quality defending. Ferreira. Vitor Ferreira. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at... And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Al Nassr taking on Liverpool.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Well read to ease the pressure. Mbappe. Vinicius. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
And Liverpool get the ball moving again, looking to find a reply to that setback. Alex Baena. Now with Hamšík. And a timely intervention. Moises Caicedo. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a two-goal lead now.
Well, here it is again, and what a good bit of skill from Messi to go past his man. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Hamšík. Alessandro Del Piero. And unable to keep possession. Opportunity here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Moises Caicedo. Dembele on the ball. Mbappe. Lionel Messi. Must be. Perhaps now. Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. And deflected behind, so a corner here. Did well to clear it away. Good tackle, taken away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! A goal! And I tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. That is that for the first half here. So underway in the second half, and no doubt about it, Liverpool need to raise their game. Bremer. Gabriel. Credit to them for winning it back. Baena. And the corner for Liverpool. Just the clearance that was called for. Caicedo. Dembele. Messi. Possession won. And Liverpool have the ball again. Kylian Mbappe. Dembele. It should be. Gullit. 20 minutes to go. Dembele. Caicedo. Williams. He's in behind. A denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Decent chance. He can't hold on to it. And got rid of it. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity.
Kylian Mbappe. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Shearer. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid, and they face Al Nassr.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Williams. On to Messi. In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating!
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Messi. Singo. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. And a strong tackle. Wilfried Singo. Sneijder. This could square the game. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Vinicius Junior. Will it be? Can they forge ahead? And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Lam. And Diaz has it. Wesley Sneijder. Andrea Pirlo. It did look on for them, but not to be. Messi. On to Williams. Messi. An effective ball. Timely intervention. Wesley Sneijder. Lampard. On to Messi. Is this the moment? A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Messi. Now, who can he play it to? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the referee's whistle and into the second act of the drama. Marcel Desailly, Luis Diaz, Frank Lampard. On to Messi. Can they open them up? And it's been given as a penalty. So a personnel change then. Is it going to be 3-1? And look at this! And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. Dembele. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Wesley Sneijder. Messi. 30 minutes left for play. Lampard. Will he find the net? And grazing the woodwork that time.
Well, it's almost the perfect strike, isn't it? Just gets underneath it slightly.
Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. And on to Bremer. Moises Caicedo. Is with Vinicius Junior. Now with Caicedo. Upamecano. Wilfried Singo. And on to Sneijder. Wesley Sneijder. Lampard with it. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Luis Diaz. Pirlo. Not the pass he had in mind. Well, we'll soon be hearing the final whistle, and this is a performance to forget about from the point of view of the visitors.
Well, I think they've been a bit unlucky today. They certainly haven't been 2 goals worse than their opponents, but in key moments they've just been found wanting.
And there it is, penalty! Substitution for Real Madrid. And this, can he put it away? A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. Well, not too much defending. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Al Nassr versus France.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Dembele, Clint Dempsey is with Vinicius Junior. And they keep it moving. Can he put it in? And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Will it go in? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Dembele. Nicely timed tackle. Dembele on the ball. Can he find the right pass? Over the touchline for a throw-in. Moises Caicedo. Tah. Roberto Carlos. And on to Dempsey. Vinicius! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Dembele. Can he deliver? And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
And a simple clearance, a good one. Could pull one back here. Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Nico Williams. Just cutting off the supply, and they could get one back here. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Tah. Now Roberto Carlos. Dembele on the ball. In a decent position. Vinicius! What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Dembele. Vinicius Junior. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So into the second half. Can France bounce back after that first 45? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Dembele. Yildiz. Dembele on the ball. Here's Essien. Tah. Lionel Messi. Intelligent defending. Essien. Kylian Mbappe. Well, did well to win the ball back. Dembele. Essien. Dempsey. Jonathan Tah has it. Messi. Tah. Clint Dempsey. "20 minutes to go in this one. Dembele. Kenan Yildiz. On to Williams. It's got to be. Oh, and it goes. Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. So underway again at 2-2. Tah. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Essien wins the ball. He's in with a chance. Might it be Mbappe? And calling upon the goalkeeper to keep things even.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that. He might just have got his team a draw here.
Williams. And he has options available. But the danger averted for now. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. And he's broken free. And it's there for him. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's Al Nassr facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Caicedo. Add on to Bremer. Mbappe. Tah. Lionel Messi. Well, good use of the ball. Making sure nothing came of it. Dembele. Mbappe. And a fine tackle. Well, possession problems. Dembele on the ball. Tah. Moises Caicedo. Now Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. It's with Vinicius Junior. Interception to snuff out the danger. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Vinicius Junior. Moises Caicedo. Kylian Mbappe. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Moises Caicedo. Messi. Must take the lead here. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. So Bosley, might it be Mbappe? Keeper was there to meet it. And support available. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. That is that for the first half here. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Vinicius Junior. A chance to whip it in. And in the right position to read it. Kylian Mbappe. And the keeper did well to get there first. Dembele. And Dembele's given it away. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe is with Vinicius Junior. Kylian Mbappe. Chance for Dembele. Oh, excellent work there to thwart a promising attack. Dembele. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Messi. Sound piece of goalkeeping. So Bosley, Declan Rice. Dembele. It is a decent looking attack here. And this could level it. What late excitement. And the match is level. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Moises Caicedo. Mbappe with it. And he read it well defensively. Caicedo. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Mbappe. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Argentina, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Vinicius Junior. An alert intervention. Dembele. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Good movement. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Cruyff. Dembele. And he's through here. Well felt and pushed onto the woodwork. Roberto Carlos is with Vinicius Junior. Kylian Mbappe. Roberto Carlos! With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Makelele. And Best has it. Oh, they have it again. Good work from Argentina to win it back. Danger averted. Gabriel. Moises Caicedo. Mbappe.